When Silhouette and Personette enter the scene, they see their fathers embracing each other and they feel surprised. Silhouette, oh look, Bagaman, side to Pascano, oh your daughter is watching us. Personette, is it? Pascano, side to Bagaman, oh your son is also there. Bagaman said, Pascano, you must pretend to fight. We were actually embracing each other. Now that should be transformed into a fight. We must pretend to be fighting. They shouldn't know that we are close to each other. Their embrace is transformed into a struggle. Bagamin calls Pasquinot rascal. Pasquinot calls him fool. Silhouette pulling her father's coattails, the loose black flaps of a coat. And he, Papa, stop it. Personette is also trying to pull back his father, saying, Papa, Bagaman, let us be. Come on, don't try to intervene. We have to fight. Pasquinot, he insulted me. Bagaman, he struck me. Pasquinot, he's a coward. Silhouette, Papa, Bagaman, he's a thief. Person say, Papa, stop it. Pasquinot, he's a bandit. Bandit is a thief. Robber. Silhouette, Papa, stop it. What is it? Silhouette and Personette finally succeed in separating the fathers. Personette, dragging his father away. Go in now, it is late. Bagaman trying to go to the wall again. I can't control myself. Just let me. I want to take revenge on him. I want to kill him. Personette takes him out. Pasquinot also trying to return to the wall. I'll kill that fellow. Silhouette dragging Pasquinot out. There is so wet, so damp. Think of your rheumatism. Silhouette advises her father to go inside since the weather is very damp, and she asks him to think about his rheumatism. Silhouette's father is suffering from rheumatism. Rheumatism is a painful inflammation of the joints, muscles, or connective tissues. So she says, in this damp weather, if you stand, your rheumatism will aggravate. Please go inside. Stop fighting. Little by little, it grows dark. For a moment, the stage is empty. Then, in Pasquinot's park, and suffrail and sportsmen, musicians, and torch bearers. Suffrail. I see one star already. Now, everything is ready for the abduction. Staffarel enters with his friends and he says, I see one star already. The day is dying. That means the evening is advancing. He places his men about the stage. Stay there, you there, you there. He asks each and everybody to be in their place. The hour is near. The appointed time is near. You will see as a clock strikes 8, a figure in white enter on this side. Then I whistle. He looks at the sky again. The moon, splendid, beautiful. Every effort is perfect tonight. So the night is not completely dark. The moon is coming out. So every effort is perfect. Examining the costumes of his group, bad. Look a little more dangerous over there. Now, ready? So he gives the necessary instructions to his people. And he asks them to look villainous and dangerous. Then a sedan chair is brought in to abduct Silhouette, the girl. The chair over there in the shade. Seeing the Negroes who carry the chair, Negroes are doing their work well, Negroes are good. Speaking at a distance, torches there, you understand, you are not to come until you receive the signal. Those who are carrying the torches have to come forward only when the signal is given. The faint, weak reflection of the torches is seen at the back of the stage through the underbrush, small trees, bushes growing beneath tall trees. Enter the musicians at this time. Musicians there at the back, be at the back. Now a little distinction and life. Vary your pauses from time to time. Don't stand in the same place. Don't play it in the same way. Don't be monotonous. Vary your pauses from time to time. Stand straight. Mandolin. Mandolin is a musical instrument and he asked mandolin to Stand straight, sit down. Alto. Alto denotes a member of a family of instruments which has the second highest pitch. Alto is another musical instrument. Stafforel is giving instruction even to alto. They severely to angrily to a swordsman. First you mask yourself. Don't look harmless. You should put on a mask. Shouts at one of the men in his group. I want a villainous slouch. Slouch is a fellow. I want you to look villainous. Don't look like an innocent person. The children won't get frightened. Good. Now instruments. Play softly, tune up. Good. Tra la la. There's some music. He puts on his mask. At this time, personage enters slowly from the other side of the stage. As he speaks the following lines, the stage becomes darker until at the end it is night. Personate. My father is calm now. The day is dying and the intoxicating smell, odor of the elders is driven to me, wafted to me. The flowers close their petals in the grey of the evening. He is very happy. My father is calm now. The day is dying and the intoxicating sweet smell, odor smell of the elders is wafted to me. The flowers close their petals in the grey of the evening. Stafforel essay 2:1. Play music. The musicians play softly until the end of the act. Personal. I tremble like a reed. Reed is a plant. I tremble like a reed in the breeze. Oh, she's coming now. Look, look, be ready. She's coming. Stafforel asks the musicians to play softly. Personal. The first evening meeting, I can hardly stand. The evening breeze sounds like the fluttering of her dress. I can't see the flowers, but I can smell the flowers. Ah, this great tree. There's a star above with music. Where is it coming from? Night has come. After another pause, a clock strikes 8 in the distance. Silver appears at the back of a park. Personage is in a romantic mood and he talks about the sweet weather, the sweet smell of the flowers, and he sees Silvet coming forward. Silvet, the hour has struck. He must be waiting. I should go. A whistle is heard. Then suddenly Stafforel rises in front of Silvet and torchbearers appear in the background. Silver screams loudly, seeing the strangers. The swordsman sees and put her into the sedan chair. So she is kidnapped. She is abducted. Silver screams loudly, help, help. Personal hearing this cry, he says, oh good God, great heavens. Silver, Personal, they are carrying me off. Please come and save me. Personal leaping to the wall. I come. When he reaches the top of the wall, he draws his sword, jumps down on the other side and engages 4 or 5 swordsmen in combat fight. They run away, flee before him. They, says. Stafforel music, tremolo. Tremolo is a different kind of music. A quivering, vibrating rhythm. He asks them to play a vibrating rhythm. The violins now play a dramatic rhythm, dramatic tremolo. Stafforel. Pabacco, oh God. He's a devil. That child. Personage now engages Stafforel also in a fight. Stafforel, after a few thrusts, puts his hand into his breast and, oh, I am mortally wounded. He falls down. He pretends to be mortally wounded and he falls down. Personage runs near Silver, who sits in the sedan chair. Silver, he kneels to her. Silver says, oh, you're my savior. Bagaman now appears on his side of the wall. At this time, Personage runs to Silver, who sits in the sedan chair. Silver, he calls her, he kneels to her. Silver is very happy, overjoyed, and she says, oh, you are my savior. Pasquinode enters at that time. He said, oh, this is the Bagaman's son, your savior. Pasquinode feels overjoyed to see Personage having saved his daughter and says, okay, I give you to your savior. Bagaman now appears on his side of the wall. Passing out to Bagaman, who is seen on the top of the wall. Bagaman, your son is a hero. He has saved my daughter. Let us forget our quarrels and make these children happy. Bagaman, seriously, I hate you no more. Yes, yes, that is true. You are my friend. I'm your friend. We hate no more. Personate. Silver, don't speak aloud. I know I'm dreaming, but don't wake me up. It's a sweet dream. Personal thinks that he's dreaming and it is not real. What has happened is not real. Bagaman. Our hatred is indeed in the marriage of our dear ones, indicating the wall. Henceforth, let there be no bitterness. Bhagavan says our hatred is ended now. Our hatred has to come to an end with the marriage of our children. He points his finger at the wall and says, hereafter, henceforth, the Pyrenees will not be here any longer. Pyrenees is a chain of mountains separating France from Spain. Bagaman's line, let there be no Pyrenees, is a reference to a famous statement made in 1700 when the grandson of the French king became the king of Spain. It looks forward to the tearing down of the wall, separating the two houses and the union of two families. So when he says, let there be no Pyrenees hereafter, what he means to say is that the wall between their houses will not be there hereafter. Personate. Who would have believed that my father could change so? Didn't I tell you now, Silver is telling personate, didn't I tell you everything would turn out happily? While the lovers go upstage with a basket note, Saphoriel rises and hands a folded paper to Bagaman. Bagaman is side. What is that? This paper, your signature? What is it, if you please? Saphoriel bows to him, say, Mashu, it is my bill. He falls down again. So Saphoriel submits a bill to Bagaman for having abducted his daughter. Bagaman, what is it? This paper, your signature, what is it? If you please, I don't understand what it is. Saphoriel bows to him and says, Mashu, it is my bill. It is my charge for the abduction. After saying this, he falls down again. Curtain comes down.